Hey guys, it's Drew here. The weather is getting kind of warm here, and so I had to turn the AC on for the first time. And yeah, there's a real musty smell in there. That's pretty common. It happens every now and then. So what I'm going to show you guys today is some ways to get rid of that musty smell. Most people get all this duct work cleaning done, things like that, and it's really, really, really expensive. There's no such thing as a $49 air duct cleaning, as people know. So what we're going to show you today is two or three things you can check. Okay, first thing, obviously, this is a big issue. If you rent houses, people don't ever clean the air filters. You're gonna have a vent like this. Open up the vent. Yes, this is common sense to most of you people, I know. But if you've got odors, make sure this air filter is clean. That's what it should look like. It should be bright green or gray or white. If it's caked with dust, change the air filter. And I always put a date on the air filter. Actually, this one is, yeah, I just replaced this about a month ago. So good. Okay, anyway, because I'm pretty bad about that too. But you can also vacuum these off if you don't have an air filter, although it's still going to smell a little funky. Okay, and then inside here, you're going to want to vacuum out inside here. Depends on where this is in your house. Sometimes it's in the basement. This is below your air handling unit. It's kind of an intake area. If this gets musty, you can even spray a little bit of CLOROX in there. If this gets musty, that can also cause smells in your house. That's inside your air handling unit here. All right, so make sure your air filter's clean, because especially if you have pets too, it's going to smell funky coming out of those air registers and vents. All right. So this next one, there's a bunch of videos about this on YouTube too. Okay, this is a it's like air outtake. I don't know what it's called. I'm not an AC guy, people. I just make videos about the house and how to make things a little better. So anyway, this little tube here actually goes to the outside of your house. Now, depending on where your air handling unit is, this is your air handling unit. Some people have it outside. The air handling unit's actually outside. Some it's in your basement. This is a one-story house, so it's right here in the kitchen, believe it or not. So it's got this little handy door here. So what you're going to do, as crazy as this seems, pour some bleach or, CLOROX or whatever. I've actually switched to great value bleach, which is a lot cheaper than CLOROX, and you can get concentrate. So you're going to just pour it down. I mean, I almost used a half gallon on this because there's all sorts of junk that gets in there. So pour it down a reasonable amount, then put the cap back on, okay? And then let it sit for maybe 10 or 20 minutes, okay? Now I'm going to show you something. We're going to go outside here. So that little valve I just showed you, that little pipe, that leads, here's where that goes, okay? Comes outside your house. Now, if that's covered with dirt, that's definitely going to mess up your AC a little bit. That's where the water comes out. So, AC units leak water, just like the wall units in your house. So I made sure this trench was dug pretty well. And then you can see it just dripping there. That's the residue. So you can even run a hose through there. But I let the bleach sit for maybe probably like 10, 20 minutes. And then if you don't have two people, you don't want water spraying all over your house. You can basically just take a container and pour some water, warm water through there, and that should get a lot of that mildew and condensation out. So, all right, guys. So that's one way there to definitely make your house smell a little better. If your AC unit smells musty, just pour some bleach in there and then rinse it out with some water and make sure it's coming out. You can also hook a wet dry vac up to this. The little cone-shaped part, and on the outside, where that vent where I just showed you, suck through there to make sure everything's cleared out, because there's probably a lot of debris in there. Okay, so then another thing you can do, people pay all this money for these duct cleaning services. You can actually unscrew your registers and just take a vacuum with a brush and go up in there and brush out some of that dust and debris. Again, if you have pets especially. So you actually remove the registers there, and in some houses they're on the floor, so just depends. This house has a concrete floor, so it's a one-story house, so I don't have anywhere underneath the house to go. All right, guys, so make sure you check your air filters in there. make sure you vacuum out and clean underneath your air filter there. And, you know, run some water, some bleach and some water through this line in your air handling unit. And, you know, like I said, vacuum out your register. So those are 3 things you can do to get rid of that musty smell in your house. And if the musty smell continues, you could contact an AC repair guy, but that can get pretty expensive. So there's no need to do that. Just do it yourself. All right, guys, this is Drew. If this video helped you out, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. I hope it helped you. Have a good afternoon. Thanks.